Good morning, Austria. I hope you're all having a great day. Today we will be talking about the revolution going on in Austria.
Today is March 13th, and a revolution has just broken out, leading to the overthrow of State Chancellor Metternich, the proclamation of a new constitution, and the freedom of the press.
So, the Congress of Vienna, which took place in 1815, gave power back to the monarchy, leaving the liberals without any power. But they will not be silenced.
These actions now affect us nowadays because liberals want more power in the government. We're going to take you to the scene of the revolution with Federico.
Thank you, Santi. Over here, both sides are really riled up in their own ideologies. You mentioned Chancellor Metternich, but despite him being overthrown, his conservative ideals are still going strong. The nobility can't keep their power if the liberal revolutionaries have their way, and they want to keep things the way they've always been. On the other hand, the liberal revolutionaries are finally fighting for their rights, rising up against this evil oppression. The salons and coffee houses of Austria are ripe with revolutionary thought, much like France was a few years ago. I'm sure all our listeners at home have witnessed the rise of Romantic art, and these are some of the ideals that push the revolution forward, particularly strengthening their national identity. Unfortunately, more liberal ideas such as socialism or a redistribution of wealth to everyone haven't particularly taken hold. Here, we're going to interview a revolutionary leader, Nathaniel Jan Woods, to let us know about the atrocities of the Austrian government.
Guten Morgen. Thank you for taking the time to shed light on the cruel monarchy. The revolution will dramatically improve our lives. We stand for our workers and demand fair payment. The king and the aristocracy have oppressed us and divided the nation. We need change.
Yes, from what I've heard, this revolution has truly given the people hope. How do you feel towards the other revolutions taking place in Europe this morrow?
I'm sad that not many have succeeded, such as the National Assembly in Germany, which I've heard will soon disband, but the overthrowing of Louis Philippe in France gives me hope, and all these uprisings show, I believe, a great change in Europe's organization.
I agree. We are finally taking our own national rights back from the aristocracy. Does it concern you that here in Austria and Hungary, many divided territories are rebelling together could negatively impact the revolution due to the conflicts of interest?
Most definitely, yes. Yes, but I believe no matter what, the revolution is made to improve all our lives.
How did the revolution improve our lives? It caused a bunch of economic turmoil, including starvation and nationalism dividing the community. The last thing we need is more nationalism.
Welcome back. We're here now with both sides to discuss how these representatives feel about the Austrian Revolution. Earl Sanchez, what do you think about how many rights the people are gaining at the aristocracy's expense?
Of course, you're wrong. The revolution had many political setbacks, which destroyed hopes of lasting prosperity.
The sole reason for the setbacks is the aristocracy's long-time oppression of our people, clinging on to shreds of power while defeating us.
This was for Nate. Why did you start fighting?
The nobles have been limiting our power for as long as I can remember. They heavily tax us to fund their own wars and pleasures, and refuse to help us in times of doubt. Their organized religion completely limits our freedom, and we need change.
Inconceivable.
Do you think the revolution has any hope of succeeding beyond this point?
Thankfully, I believe this stupid revolution will end soon. The only thing that is the regime was temporarily overthrown. It is truly a sad sight to see.
I disagree, and even if we fail, we will bring the honor of fighting for our country, unlike these dirty nobles who only fight for themselves.
Thank you for giving us both your opinions, and thank you for fighting for your country, Nate. Now we'll bring it back to Santi.
Do you want a carriage for 50% off? Send a carrier pigeon to the address 555-555-555-555 Street. Don't wait. This deal will only last for 1 month. So send a picture to 555-555-555-555 Street.
Breaking news, the revolution has just ended with a liberal failure due to the disorganization and internal conflicts of divided revolutionaries. The conservative aristocrats have taken their power back, and there's no more hope for the liberals.
The revolution has completely shaken the Austrian monarchy, but unfortunately, not enough.
These liberal actions will continue to inspire unification throughout Europe and will change Europe's political structure in the coming times, likely leading to further revolutions and insurgent groups.
That's it for today, folks. Join us tomorrow when we take you through how this came to be in more depth.